Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I hope you're getting ready for an awesome weekend. I've got some family or friends to entertain because we've got such a delicious dish to make on the show today. Myself and Clem are going to get our hands dirty with making a fish cake with salmon. And what I'm very excited about this is that I went recently to my dietitian. She said to me, you need to have a new range of proteins and different things in your diet. And she said, try something like a salmon or a different type of fish. And I always find it so lame to have to make fish that's sort of just grilled in a pan. We're making it in a different style today, which makes it interesting. Yeah.
Into a Thai fish, which is going to be super fragrant, super spicy. But we're going to start off with the essence of Thai for me, and that's a Thai paste.
Cool.
So we're going to start
off... Which has to incorporate ginger and chili and garlic.
Why don't you just give away everything?
I just know.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to start off with, actually, you left out lemongrass.
Oh, lemongrass.
There we go, it's fine. Still got a bit of a show to go. So just chop it up roughly. The flavor and the essence of the lemongrass actually comes out once you chop it, or once you bruise it. So roughly chop and into the processor.
Okay.
Some spring onions.
Oh, yummy.
Again, with the machine's going to do all the work. So we're gonna help it along.
A quick little tip, by the way, if you bought yourself some lemongrass and don't want to use it all, the another way to use lemongrass, which I only learned over the last week, is to put it in a G&T. It's amazing in G&T, by the way. It adds not only the lemon and lemongrass.
Or you could freeze it, but hey.
Okay, well that.
So
it's a weekend. G&Ts are more important than freezing, okay.
A whole chili.
Yum.
Don't be scared. It's okay. So what I've got in there, so it's the ginger, the garlic, the lemongrass, the spring onions, and the chili. So I'm gonna give that a blitz.
Cool.
So we're using salmon today for our fish cakes, but you can use any firm, sustainable fish. And obviously, if you're gonna use salmon, don't use sushi-grade salmon, because that's meant for like sushi, like eating it raw or lightly seared, as you said. Let's go a little longer. So what I've done is I've taken the skin off the salmon already. Okay. And you can see I've kind of just like hand chopped this. If you don't have a food processor, what you're gonna do is you can actually hand chop it into like a hand dice.
So and almost make a mince out of it.
Exactly.
Without having to mush it.
And you know what? Talking about mincing or hand mincing, one of my favorite things to hand mince is a burger.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because it gets a nice texture, like little thicker slices, slightly.
And that's exactly what we're kind of doing with this. You kind of make it into a patty. So if you want, pop this on a bun.
Okay, but just wait 1 second. You said that you had already hand chopped this up, but now you've got some big chunks in there and some small bits.
That was for the demonstration.
Okay, to show us how to get the small bits.
There we go.
I see. Okay.
So back in the processor. Lift it up a bit.
Oh yum.
It's looking good. So, pass me a lime. We're going to add a bit of acidity, just to bring out the other flavors that are in there.
A nice twang to it. You have to have a nice twang in a fish cake.
So lime juice in, a little bit of salt, imaginary salt. There we go. It's all in there. What you're going to end up with is that bowl on the end there. Oh,
this thing.
I left out one ingredient. Wait, not yet. A little bit of desiccated coconut.
Oh, I see.
What that's going to do is, you know when you normally add breadcrumbs to meatballs?
It. Yeah.
There we go. So blitz that up. There we go. And do you want to hold up what it looks like at the end?
I can, yeah. This is what you guys can see. You guys can all see it here. It's nicely smooth and, oh, yummy, delicious. And smells amazing, by the way, too. All the herbs that are in there. And yum, yum, yum. So then once that's done, what we have to do? Obviously make it into...
Roll them into fish cakes. Okay. So the trick is you have to let them sit for about half an hour to let all that coconut absorb the moisture and bind the fish cakes. What tends to happen is if you don't have a binding agent, it will generally stay together, but you have a higher risk of your fish cake falling apart.
Okay.
You don't want to have that.
You do not want to have that.
Okay, so pan on. So we didn't get our hands dirty today.
No. I've done nothing, actually. I've just sat here and passed you ingredients.
But you're doing so well.
Oh, good.
Okay, tell you what, can you pass me that plate?
Oh, there we go. Look,
in a very, very showman, like you have to do it like professional, like
extremely today.
Okay,
there they are.
We're going to fry our fish cakes off. Okay. We're going to use...
coconut oil.
Yes.
Hey.
We've been using so much of it lately, haven't we?
Coconut oil is amazing. It's one of those like newfound 2016 sort of themed kitchen ingredients.
It is. And especially because we're cooking Thai fish cakes, so why not use coconut oil?
Totally. And it's got a whole bunch of really cool qualities to it too, as opposed to sort of olive oils. But I mean, each to his own.
Absolutely. So get those in there.
And you're using a cold pan?
Imagine it, like, that was searing hot. That was so hot.
Super hot that when you put it on it...
So there we go. It's actually playing along.
We should kick the minion that's underneath here, making them go like shh underneath so we can hear it.
There we go. So those go in. Because we're using salmon, right? Don't traditionally need to cook it all the way through. So it's to your liking. Do you prefer them more done?
I prefer mine not too done because salmon's already like quite a rich fish to be eating. So when it's cooked all the way through, you almost don't get any of that freshness.
And it goes
just
dry.
Like this hot, warm,
exactly. It won't actually go dry with the fish cakes because we've got so many other ingredients in there.
Okay.
So once you let it go for a minute, let it sit for a minute on a high heat.
Cool.
get a bit of a crust. So we're not going to get that crust right now.
We're just going to show you.
We're just going to pretend that it's super crispy on the outside.
Binding nicely. It's really, really binding nicely.
It is,
Well done.
and that's what makes this fish cake so like user-friendly.
Awesome.
But like I said again, I know people be like, whoa, using salmon in fish cakes? You don't have to.
Okay.
Go for your king clip or your hake or even your angelfish, which tends to go dry. But because of these ingredients we're using today, that's not going to happen.
But it's really awesome because the idea of you can just create your own one, just create the own vibe that you want to create yourself. So if you want to create this recipe and get it, it's from our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. Then you can also find the shopping list for all the ingredients that we have here. Take it with you, print it out to make sure you get it from the shops as you go. Later on, more cooking right here on Afternoon Express. In the meantime, though, we turn our attention to music. Albert Frost is on the couch with Jeannie. Oh man, we've got so much talent in our country, it makes me incredibly excited. Something else that makes me so excited is the dish we're making in the loft today. We're cooking some Thai salmon fish cakes, and we're going to be partnering it up and pairing it up with a delicious sauce that we're about to make right now. So, what are the main ingredients in this one?
Coconut.
And?
Chili.
And sweet chili. Not just chili.
It's chili. I mean, you make the chili sweet. So, again, some coconut oil in there.
Yummy.
Put it down. So let's start off with some red onion.
Finely chopped up red onion.
There we go. And again, always cook out the red onion.
Yes.
So imagine that's like beautiful caramelized and
Gives
golden.
a nice sweetness.
Instead of having that like really strong oniony flavor.
Like your breath on a Monday.
Why?
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe you cooked something delicious on the Sunday and you were making such amazing food for your guests that you came in here with some onion breath. Maybe.
Okay, I don't mind at all. Garlic, onion.
Well, I don't mind either. That's why I'm here.
Anchovy breath.
Oh, everything. Okay.
So garlic goes in next. Cannot have any Thai food without garlic. You know what? You can't have any food without garlic. That's actually the rule. That's actually the rule.
Yeah.
So that was the garlic that went in. Next is some ginger and some chili.
Chopped up red chilies.
Yeah, boy. And again,
Yummy.
depending how hot you want it, I would go like 3 chilies with this one. It's really good. So,
and obviously because it's a dipping sauce, you can put as much or as little as you want on your fish cake, and then you get as much or as little as heat as you want.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Cool.
So for the coconut, I'm using some desiccated coconut as well as some coconut shavings.
Ah, okay.
You could use either because we're going to blend it up in the end.
Those look a bit toasted, your shavings.
No, I mean they came that way.
Okay, cool.
Toasted's good because it's going to toast in the pan anyway. So let that get some color. Like you spoke about the toasting now.
Yes.
Let the coconut toast like this to develop more
Ooh,
flavor.
get those fragrance out there too. Yummy.
It is good. So in here I've got some soy sauce. Just hit that with some soy.
That adds the saltiness to it all.
Some fish sauce.
More saltiness to it all.
No salt. We
No
don't
salt.
need that. But I've got, what am I looking for? Some sugar.
Yeah. I was wondering where the sweet out of the sweet chili was going to come
There we
out.
go. And that's the brown sugar. That goes in there.
Okay.
And then some water. Thai food for me is one of those foods like you can teach someone how to make it, but it comes down to their personal taste. So like you taste as you go, making sure like, do I like it more salty, do I want it more sweet, a little more heat, more garlic.
Honestly, can I maybe buy myself some desiccated coconuts as it would be there and just add like a normal, like out of the bottle sweet chili sauce? Because, yeah, is that possible?
No, you're going to have that dry chewiness in there, and you don't want that. So what's going to happen is, like you're talking about it now, you're going to cook it down, right? And you can see the coconut, the desiccated coconut has absorbed all that liquid in there. So it's kind of like it's held all that moisture as well as our coconut shavings.
Okay, I see. So it kind of got a lot of textures and flavors.
You don't want to be chewing all day. Like,
No.
that's just going to look awkward. Okay,
It also smells so delicious. That soy sauce and that fish sauce adds so much of a different dynamic to the sauce. It's so yummy.
But we're not done there. So it goes,
Cool.
You can see how jammy it is, right?
Yes.
As it's falling as well. So I'm totally not missing at all.
Well, that's fine. You know me. I've once, when I was cooking on the show in the first few months of being on air, I remember always, not once could I be in this kitchen without dropping something splat on the floor or the table, so it's okay. I forgive you, Clem.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
There we go. In a blender. Mix it all up.
There we go.
And it's kind of going to be a really chunky sauce. You can thin it down just with water if you wanted to. I like it kind of chunky. Awesome. Cool. So,
Yummy.
that's our coconut sweet chili sauce.
Delicious. Oh, man.
And
that
again,
looks
I'm not
so
missing
good.
at all.
It almost looks like one of those confusion. You can make those peanut butter sort of sautés that you can kind of create.
satay sauce, yeah.
It looks something similar to that.
Cool. So I'm going to
it smells
swap
so
sides. I'm going to plate this up for you quickly.
Show me how.
Got
Oh,
some.
by the way, we made our fish cakes earlier on in the show. If you want to get that recipe, it's on our website. But you've put those now in the oven.
Oh, no, I just kept them a little warm in the
Warm in
oven
the
while
oven,
we're busy.
okay.
We don't want to serve anyone cold fish cakes.
True.
So just some coriander, roughly chopped.
Freshness for all of that. And you're going to have to put something like a coriander in. As I know I've always said that I'm not the biggest fan of coriander, but the salmon is such a rich fish and it's got such a strong flavors that you do want something sort of fresh to cut into all of those flavors.
Absolutely.
Yummy.
And it's not just a garnish. You do want to be eating it.
Totes.
There we go. Fish cakes. Did you just say totes?
Totes. Totes were goats in the kitchen, Drew. China.
There we go. And of course, we're going to have some lime.
Oh, yummy. That looks so amazing. I can't wait to serve this up.
There we go.
All of these ingredients and the recipes on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. It is so, so, so delicious. One you have to make on the weekends for your family and your friends.
How you doing, YouTube fam? Thank you so much for watching, sharing and commenting. We love hearing from you, so be sure to keep up to date with all things Afternoon Express by clicking the subscribe button right here.